Welcome to the cookout. The vibe is prime, but your signal shaky, like it's out of time. I see your face freeze, words don't align. Pixelated dreams, you're stuck in the climb. Wild card waits with a patient grin, but your service stutters won't let you in. Your service is nervous, can't handle the stream, glitching through the moment like a broken dream. If you can't connect, then you're out of the scene. Your service is nervous, say goodbye to the team. Crowd's on fire, the chat's alive, but your Wi-Fi's drowning, can't take the dive. Buffering circles, spinning in the sky. Wildcard's fingers twitching, ready to say bye. Your voice is fading, your screen's gone gray. Wildcard's hand hovers, it's the final play. Service nervous, can't handle the stream, glitching through the moment like a broken dream. If you can't connect, then you're out of the scene. Your service is nervous, say goodbye to the team. Say goodbye to the team.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ziggy the Beast, and I want to say we have a loaded show for you all tonight. Episode 314. We're going to be talking about TNA and their debut show on AMC. We're going to be talking about Powerhouse Hobbs leaving AEW. We're going to be talking about the Rascalz. We're going to be talking about Drew McIntyre winning the WWE Championship finally. What does that mean? We're going to be talking about MJF defending his title against Bandido, news and rumors, and a lot more. So buckle up for episode 314 of the hashtag Heels4Lyfe episode. And let's see who we got. What's up, Role Martyr? I'll give y'all some time to get in. What's up, Wild Man Willis, King John? I see y'all. And we're gonna have a fun show today. We got all the fellas in today. Roll call. Everyone is present. And yeah, that's all I got. And we'll see y'all after the intro.
You know what it is. Turn it up. Let it bang. Hey. Ziggy the Beast on the track, you know what it is. From the Mid-South, all the way worldwide. We the voice of the heat, where the bad guys thrive. The enforcer in the cut, keep the story in line. DJ T.O. make it jump when he cut that spine. Wild card talk slick, got the takes on 10. Light skin gauge and bring the chaos in. Ziggy hit record, then the roof catch flame. Soon as you hear that drop, you remember the name. Heels4Lyfe, we don't play nice. Every hot take feel cold as ice. From the bell to the mic, we define that height. Turn it up, hit subscribe. Heels4Lyfe, Heels4Lyfe, where the legends ride. Every pop, every boot, we on that side. From the boost to the bites, we define that height. Turn it up, hit subscribe, it's Heels4Lyfe. Yeah! What it is.
What's going on? What it is, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Ziggy the Beast, and we are on episode 314 of the hashtag Heels4Lyfe, live from the Zamuna Studios. It's your boy Ziggy the Beast. To my right, it's your boy Mid-South, light-skinned Gaijin right down here, and the enforcer, Antonio. How y'all doing, man? How
We
y'all?
here. We here.
Yes. The unbothered wrestling fan. That's
Unbothered.
I'm
We have to
unbothered.
unpack that later on. Why you unbothered? But hey,
Yeah.
what's going on, man? Before we get into it, just want to catch up with y'all boys. First time I've been able to chat with y'all this year on the panel. How's everybody? New Year's going so far? 2026. How we feeling?
Great. Awesome. Like I said, man, I'll do the new year, new me, but I feel some changes gonna happen. Some good changes.
All right. What about you, light skin? How you feeling, bro?
Let's just say that it's 2026. And I'm trying to get to a place where I can yeet to this.
Okay.
If you were in on the cookout last night, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And shout out, and speaking of the cookout, shout out to Chris, while he gets his health and everything together, we gonna hold it down for him. And Miss Out, how's your new year so far, bro? How your new year, big dog?
I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow, but as far as my new year, the last week, Willis just said in the comments that he has a cold. I've had a cold for like 10 straight days. And I finally feel like I'm getting over it. I got my voice back last night. It's still not 100%, but trust me, I feel a hell of a lot better than I did 3 days ago.
Dang, well, glad that you're starting to feel a little better, man. Hopefully continue to get a little better, bro. But we got some wrestling to talk about, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and jump right into the main event. Start off with the main topic that everybody want to talk about. Is this TNA going to AMC? What is y'all's thoughts on that? What are we to make of that? Is this a big deal? Is this something that we should be keeping an eye on? Like, what? Help me make a story of this. Like, what do y'all think is?
Y'all go first.
Yeah, what you got, light skin?
I'll go first. Number one, I got home around 8:30 or so because it was snowing like crazy as I was getting off of work. But I turned it on, and honestly, the very first thing I see the Elegance crew, Ash by Elegance, and the rest of the peoples. They are up there doing their thing, and they debut Mr. Elegance, and I'm basically looking at like, what is this shit here? I basically said, screw this. I'm done with it. I just had a feeling that it wasn't going to be good. So I just sifted through highlights. Of course, we know AJ Styles gave his little rah-rah speech, whatever. There were other things that were going on, Mike Santana ends up winning the TNA World title. But the one thing that really bothers me about this debut on AMC is the news that was going into it before the show even went on the air, is that several visas were not renewed or taken care of. So it left a lot of the TNA talent overseas stuck in their home countries. One in particular, that being Leon Slater, who is the X Division champion for TNA. And there's already so much stuff going around surrounding him because he was at first advertised to defend the X Division title on the debut on AMC against Myron Reed of the Rascalz. Now, as we all know, the Rascalz signed contract with AEW. All four of them got signed over there to AEW. We'll talk more about that later. Myron Reed basically stated, hey, I'm willing to do the match and honor, my obligation. And that's the big thing there, was obligation. Bringing it back to Leon Slater. Leon Slater is a contracted TNA talent.
Correct.
Leon Slater was featured on Friday Night SmackDown, from what I heard, because he answered Carmelo Hayes' open challenge.
Correct.
So this is the second time now that a TNA talent has had to basically drop everything that they had to do, because as we all know, Leon Slater had to basically cancel a show overseas. I believe it was for Rev Pro, or a show in the UK, a promotion in the UK that was booked in March the year earlier in the year. But instead, he had to go be a part of John Cena's retirement tour show for Saturday night's main event. Albeit it was great, but he had to basically say, you know what, I'm over here. And my main point is this: why is it that WWE keeps big broing TNA out of their stars? Why is it that when we do this working relationship, WWE only sends its enhancement talent over to TNA? The people from Evolve, the lower level NXT crew, you know, the crew that nobody even, you know, breaks wind over. And furthermore, why is Leon Slater always getting, basically being told what to do by big bro WWE? You are a TNA talent. You mean to tell me TNA has no pull in this working relationship? It sounds like to me that this company already owns them, which is something that I've been saying for the last 2 years now.
To me, it seems like TNA has accepted the role of redheaded stepchild, in a sense, or we are inferior to WWE. So any rub WWE can give us, or anything that WWE wants, it takes priority over ourselves. Because we put ourselves in this position, anything that WWE wants will only get more eyes on us. I think they've accepted that role of being number 2 to WWE when it comes to between those two.
And that's the funny thing. They're not even number 2.
So when you bring
that's true. They're not even number 2. Technically, they're at least 3 next to NXT.
They're number 2 in their eyes. In their eyes, number 2, according to Matt Hardy, who's over here fighting to be the bridesmaid or the silver medalist. But this, and Miss South, you probably can help me out. This ain't nothing new to me. This is a star. This is a super clash to me. And when I say super clash, it's like, oh, we're gonna work together, but hey, come here. Let me see. Let's talk about your contract situation and see if you know what I mean. Miss South, you know what I'm talking about, right? So, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You in the AEWA area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's not surprising to me. When every time companies work together, in the back of my head, or well, we know WWE probably what they said with AAA, they actually they brought them or something like that. They are talking to the people that they could get. They already took Joe Henry. They already got Jordan Grace, because we all saw that come the first time she came to the Royal Rumble. Oh, she's gonna come to WWE soon, right? So now they got their claws or their teeth into Leon Slater, another young buck. Looks like they got Javon Evans. They teased us with that, and then all of this is affecting the big premiere. This was the big deal for a couple of weeks. Once we found out they were going to AMC, they had all the promotional pictures. And everybody that was in those promotional pictures don't work in TNA no more. And the first thing we saw was on Wednesday, somebody that we know as Jake something is now Jake Doyle. And then the ball start rolling. They went from Jake Doyle to the Rascalz, and now it's a visa issue, which we found out it wasn't a visa issue. You wanted Leon Slater for the European tour that y'all still over there doing, and he's a hot commodity over there. He's one of the youngest, hardest workers in the business right now, and you use him, which affected TNA's situation. Not only their premiere, but their pay-per-view, because he's supposed to defend his title, in a triple threat match against Moose and Cedric, which fucked with the whole plan. I did not watch Genesis. I don't know what happened in that match, so I can't talk about it. But the simple fact is, as Lightskin said earlier, they little bro them. They're like, listen, I know you wanted to go to the corner store and get you a bag of cheese doodles, but here, let's go to Walmart and get some great value, save some money, and you can give me the rest of the money. You know what I mean? It's you're playing with the church's money, especially someone like me, maybe Ziggy too, that watched TNA. They always been little bro. Yeah. Always. They always been little bro. They always come in and take their talent and then try to change them to make them look WWE official. The only reason AJ Styles was not WWE is because AJ Styles made himself a star, went to Japan, and y'all called him. He ain't called y'all. It's a situation that does, like right now, if we just go talk about TNA, the premiere show, I was highly disappointed. I was disappointed with the camera work. I was disappointed with the segments. Why you got a 2-hour show? It felt so WWE like to me. You got a 2-hour show and only 4 matches. And then the only thing that was good about that, again, we might say it was a raw speech, with this fact that AJ Styles came out. And the true place that he could say, I built this house, he could say that. You can't SmackDown, that's a good thing, but in TNA, he was the franchise. And the TNA title match. Yeah, it was a bumpy road there, but the right man won, who should never lost his title in the first place. And then another mistake. Why would you promote the main event for your pay-per-view when the camera's off? It was like, okay, it was a clusterfuck, okay? I'm being nice when I say that. It was a clusterfuck. And hopefully they can fix it, because if they don't fix it, but I don't know how long the contract is in AMC, but it's not going to last long. It's not.
That's my problem. That's my problem. You have a brand new TV contract, right? It should be all hands on deck. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I don't know, was AJ Styles the first person to show?
Yes, AJ Styles was. That's what they messed up.
AJ is great. They could have built to AJ on the show. Leon Slater should have been the first person they showed on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, your youthful, exuberant talent that everybody seems to like. He should have been. They should build the show around him. Actually, I'm fine with Santana winning the title. No issue with that. You can be world champion and still not have the show built around you. I'm just talking about that one night. Your first show on AMC should have been built around Leon Slater if he's the future of your company.
If not that, at least introduce your roster to eyes that probably never watched TNA.
That's true too.
And to answer your question too, Enforcer, but in just a quick second, according to, and this is per Yahoo Sports, they said according to Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer Radio, the TNA AMC agreement is believed to be 3 years in length, which could effectively take TNA programming on AMC into early 2029. So that was to add context to what you were saying, Antonio.
Well, they better get their shit together before we out of business until 2027.
Well, that means
and we won't say TNA. We saying WWE.
means you have 2 years to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Don't correct me. So that's the way I look at it. They got 3 years to, like, get the ball rolling. Mm-hmm. Like, what are you gonna do? Someone's invested 3 years into you. What is AMC gonna get back out of that investment? What you think, Lightskin?
I was gonna add this. Don't you guys also find it weird? I mean, I know we use the term big bro, like WWE big bro TNA. Don't you also kind of find it weird that TNA was in this position not too long ago, right when they started, that they also tried to big bro New Japan Pro Wrestling with Okada.
They tried big bro.
That really damaged that whole deal. Really damaged the relationship between like U.S. Wrestling and New Japan. They had to go in there and apologize.
Yeah, if you remember, they freaking changed the titles without their permission.
It was a lot of
disrespect.
That's a good point, Gajin.
Yeah, disrespect. Their champion, I think it was at the time, was Tanahashi, and had him just get buried in a opening match in their pay-per-view. I mean, it's
like we're gonna send you Okada.
Yeah, we go see no Otada. Yeah, we're gonna change it to Otada and shit. I mean, it was nasty. So it had to apologize, and
he was losing on TV. It was like, I'm not saying he can't lose, but just it was just like it was crazy. But anyway,
it was crazy business. I mean, honestly, like I said, with wrestling, when they work together, relationships, it's always something in the back. Some people can hide it better than others, but it's gonna come into the light sooner or later. I mean, look at the relationship that TNA did when they was with AEW. AEW said, you know what? I see what's about to happen here. You know, here's your belt. Here's your belt. Christian, be the good guy, and you could go over there and do it because Kenny Omega's not losing on our watch. So you could go over there and lose the belt to them. And so let's step away because I feel like something's about to happen. You know what I mean? So I mean, no disrespect to TNA. Y'all been around for a good 20, 25 years. On this way to 25 years. You found a way, y'all found a way to survive. I wish y'all nothing with the best because I watched y'all for a long time. And,
facts.
But so TNA, I think y'all got the roster. I take the WWE guys out. Y'all got a pretty good damn roster. So see what y'all could do. But all this being happy to be trying to get silver medal and like we're the number 2 company. I grew up in the era where every wrestling company said they the best. Every wrestling company said they the best. So be that.
Facts miss out.
So
but I remember logging into TNA, or not logging, but watching TNA. You have the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe versus. That was just a regular day. That was just another Tuesday.
Gail Kim and Awesome Kong main event.
Bro.
I'm putting that on my. We got to talk about throwback TNA.
Division, Ultimate X, goddamn Abyss was another beast that I'm telling, bro. I'm telling you though, TNA was very underrated, and everybody. And if y'all talk about how y'all talk about AEW now, you had to go back to how they talk about TNA back then. Like, oh, that's like a new WCW and all of this shit. And it was mad. It was
nothing compares to my favorite TNA match, which is what you brought up, Ziggy. Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles, Unbreakable 2005.
Best damn triple threat match.
Yeah, bro.
Damn it.
They had me watching Taryn Terrell. They had me watching Taryn Terrell matches.
Yeah, she was actually a good champion there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, good luck to y'all. Bring that fire back, and let's see what happens, man. But that premiere was nasty.
What was she was the trailer park ODB. She's
retiring this year too. She's retiring this year, so book her. Book her now.
Beautiful people, bro. Y'all can't tell me TNA didn't have bangers that the early 2000s, bro.
Beautiful.
I get hyped talking about throwback TNA.
Like I said, people. He took the idea, gave who that Layla and Michelle McCool.
Oh, Lay Cool.
Yeah,
people had the number 1 segment on the show every week.
Facts.
TNA had great wrestling. However, certain gimmicks like gimmick matches, that's what really ultimately turned me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Lockbox Challenge, if y'all remember that, where Tara's not only the Knockouts World Title was on the line, but also Tara's pet spider.
Yeah.
And when she got the lockbox for her pet spider, she realized, oh wait, I'm not the champion anymore.
Yeah.
Did they do the reverse battle royal too, where you had
the reverse battle royal? Oh my god!
Let me ask y'all something because maybe I'm the only one. Did y'all like the King of the Mountain match?
The King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett.
It was innovative for its time because it was a match that nobody had ever tried to do. I liked the innovation of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty much if you think about it, it's also the premise for the Iron Survivor that NXT has. Because, I mean, think about it. You had to basically pin somebody in order to be able to hang that belt up on that thing with the ladder, you know, like, and that's how you became eligible to go ahead and do that. Now, you know, the Iron Survivor, they use that penalty box now to count falls. And now, hey, you're going to sit here in this penalty box for a good minute or two. And that's a good minute that, you know, goes by and you could be gaining falls.
Right. I mean, that's the only thing I can say, except for that climbing up the ladder and putting the belt back up. I like, what?
You know, they had Feast of Fire, which was great. You know, somebody was getting fired, somebody was getting the world title shot, somebody was getting a tag title shot. They had Austin Theory with or what was his name? Not Austin Theory. Austin Aries with Option C.
That was a great concept.
I loved that. I loved Option C.
They had America's Most Wanted, which eventually turned into Beer Money when Chris Harris left, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, they had Team Canada. Dude, I loved everything about TNA back then.
I mean,
Robert Roode was just a regular wrestler.
Yeah, Robert Roode was
just a nobody, really, until he left Team Canada and got with James Storm and formed Beer Money.
Beer Money. He had two teams. I think the other one with Austin Aries was a good team. Him and Austin Aries was a good tag team.
Dirty Heels.
Yes, Dirty Heels. They was a good tag team. Bad Addiction with Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. They was entertaining too. They was funny as hell. Of course, the AJ Styles Evolution character. Like that dude went from color food all the way to the dark. What's my song? He changed it. Yes. I was like, yo, that was awesome.
Dark Cowboy, Lone Wolf.
Yes, Lone Wolf, AJ Styles, which elevated him to go to New Japan with the black vest. He grew his hair. No, AJ Styles did not grow his hair. He had the fade, little.
I did that song.
I got it on my phone.
Yeah, bro. Come on now.
Don't make me play now.
We say all this to say we like TNA and we have, you know, experienced TNA. So when these guys say that they're not understanding or liking the direction of TNA recently, it's not hating.
Willis just set me back when he said Shark Boy.
Which Shark Boy?
Yeah, Shark Boy.
There's always
give me a shell.
Thank you.
Comedy is always
man. Now I say which Shark Boy, the one that started talking like Stone Cold, or the one that used to bite everybody's ass? It's different.
Shark Boy.
Man.
And then you know Petey Williams, the originator of the Canadian Destroyer.
Yes.
Little Petey Pump.
Yes.
Petey Pump when Scott Steiner came.
Yes. Freaking the Alpha Male.
Monty Brown.
I see Monty Brown. That was Alpha Male. The Pump.
I forgot his name in TNA, but before he passed away, I knew him as the Wall in WCW. But he was gonna be something if he didn't pass away. This is the early days of the Asylum days of TNA. Like people, y'all.
TNA.
We say we love TNA. I'm like, they could be something. Yeah, they could be something, man. I mean, they've been around for a long time, so WWE didn't have to WWE it. They could just left it alone. You know, let them make their own money.
Yo, T.O., what's good, big dog?
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, I got caught watching the Bears game. My in-laws, my wife and in-laws are Bears fans, so I was caught watching their game.
Well, no, it's all good, bro. We talking about
time. I was like,
we talking about this TNA on the AMC deal, and then we're kind of reminiscing on some of the old TNA days, and then kind of going through the TNA timeline to where they're at today. And is this deal that they have with AMC, is it a big deal or not a big deal? What's your thoughts on it? And also, for context, it is to believe to be a 3-year deal with AMC.
Yeah. So I think for what they've been up against and what they've been battling through, I do think it is a big deal
Sorry.
in that aspect. But it's a matter of what are we going to do to capitalize on this. I
Mm-hmm.
felt like watching that first show was like watching the Texans game today. It was hard to watch.
Hmm.
I feel like there's great improvement that can be made. Great improvement that can be made now that you have the platform. But you still have that lingering shadow of the E, and you're just kind of waiting for them to come and take over like they normally do. I think this, for the most part, a good step, but then you also have that that mosquito right here, and you know it's somewhere near, and when's it going to strike? And so I was expecting them to just blow my mind with an amazing show, but watching it, I was like, all this buildup, but then where was the mass media push? Where was the push for it? Because I didn't really see that much push for it. Busted Open pushed for it. Busted
Mm-hmm.
Open was all pushing for it, but not all of us listened to Busted Open because
Mm-hmm.
Busted Open, from what it used to be catered to all sides of wrestling. Now when we listen to Busted Open, it's like it's more catering to the E side, and this cater to the E, and it's this shit on AEW. So,
Really?
but they
I
were
guess I hadn't listened to those guys in
pushing.
a long time, so
Oh man, if you
that's
listen to it now,
unfortunate.
it's more WWE focused.
I don't know
So,
why.
I mean, they
Hey,
were
I was,
pushing it, but other than that, there was no really big media push for it.
Mhm.
And just like how TNA, like they had their stuff on whatever because it's so quiet. There was no media push,
Mhm.
and I think that comes along with, all right, you're supposed to be under this WWE umbrella. You would think that they would help with that, but then WWE has been so worried about, is Saudi going to get this stadium built fast enough for the Rumble? I think we were talking about it too. It's going to be disaster. Something's going to happen there. It's like between the bleachers, something is going to. It's going to be. What just happened? What just
yeah,
happened? Miss L,
Touchdown,
I'm
Caleb
downstairs.
Williams.
I hear my in-laws screaming right now. I hear my
hey,
mother-in-law
Touchdown,
screaming. What
Cole
happened?
Kmet.
he drifted back like 15 yards and then just threw up a prayer and it fell right in and
These
commits.
fucking Bears, bro.
Wow.
Nobody
Bears.
around.
No way.
Cardiac Bears, bro.
No way.
18
Oh, I
seconds.
guys heard my
Yeah,
mother-in-law
yeah,
scream.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that's my take on it. I
God
would
damn
say I
it.
know I missed the intro, but guys, it feels so good to be in the seat right now with you guys. Just man, it
And you
feels
missed
good.
it, man. I'll probably play it during the intermission, but we got us a new little intro. You know what I'm saying? We got a little
Okay.
new swag going to the new year, but
I miss being with you guys on Sundays.
oh, yeah.
My job has taken the forefront of things. It's because I have a great job now. Like,
God, hey, man. At the end of the day, you got to make sure the bills is paid.
Yeah, but
All
the
good,
thing is,
though.
I'm still really heavily present with my my news and stuff. So it's not like I left y'all. I'm still here.
Oh, of course.
yeah,
But
but
yeah, you good, bro.
I'm excited for the TNA. I'm excited. I just wish and hope for something better. And they just you gotta walk before you crawl. But they've been crawling for years. Eventually, the baby gotta walk.
Mhm.
Eventually, the child gotta walk. The child gotta talk.
Well, they getting
the speech
breastfeed
therapist
now,
for that.
so
Yeah.
they getting
Before we
breastfeed now. So
before we go
They-
into
off the nipple, man. They're off the nipple.
before we go into heel news and rumors, we have one more topic to talk about, more of a reaction and get y'all's thoughts on it, and then we'll go into heel news and rumors and then intermission. Drew McIntyre won the WWE Championship from Cody Rhodes, the Coatster. What are your thoughts on this? Is this like, because we're already in WrestleMania season, is this a good thing? Like, what's your thoughts on Drew McIntyre winning it now? I mean, he's lost multiple world championship matches, and now WWE has finally given the belt to Drew McIntyre. Is this a good thing, or is it kind of like too little, too late? We don't really care about it.
No, I care about it.
Okay,
I care about it. Like one, he held the belt down when the world, not just wrestling, but the world was at its lowest, and people forget that. Like the only thing people talk about when it comes to wrestling during that time was the goddamn bloodline. Granted, it was talked about for the first 2 years, but this dude changed his character. He's savage on the mic, savage on the social media. He was getting bored of Cody. Even Cody was getting bored of Cody. So it's about time. It's about time they pulled the trigger and gave him the right belt. Don't give him that world heavyweight title. Gave him the right belt, the WWE title. So I'm happy for Drew. My question is, how long he gonna hold it for? Because they've been teasing they teased a rematch between Cody and Roman again. I don't want to see it, but it's gonna be a reverse, supposedly. Supposedly now Cody's gonna be the heel and Roman's gonna be the face. Or is they gonna find a way to get somebody else involved? Are we gonna see a Randy Orton Drew match or something like that? It's so many options. The question is how long he gonna have it. He gonna have it to WrestleMania? Is he gonna lose it to Saudi, to Sammy? You gotta make their people over there happy. It's so many things that WWE could do and don't fuck up, but we know the history of WWE. So let's just enjoy the moment. Congratulations to Drew McIntyre. It's about damn time, and that's all that really matters. It's about damn time, and they did it right too. They did it right because WWE cannot do a straight up freaking match. They gotta do shenanigans. But this one would actually make sense because Jacob got involved. So it left me thinking. So was it Drew that fucked up, or was it Cody? Because you beat up both of them. So again, I liked it. I gotta give them their credit. I liked it. So congratulations, Drew.
It was just a matter of time so people can stop crying about him not getting with the fans and blah blah blah. Now here's an opportunity for him to have it. Now here the whiners are gonna come and say, "Oh, it happened overseas. It can't happen on US soil. Oh, how long was it gonna be? He deserves a Roman run and a Cody run." I feel like it could be a placeholder belt, but if you think about it, Cody is better when he's on the chase. Drew is a great heel. Drew is a petty heel.
Mm-hmm.
Drew has been petty through this whole feud. So I'm excited to see where they go. My question is, do we know how many times Cody has defended this belt as of late? It wasn't a lot, correct?
No, he let's see, twice with Drew. Before he lost it, it was twice with Drew. So that makes it the third time.
Four times.
Yeah.
4 times. Okay. How many times has Punk defended his?
How many times has Punk? I think he just maybe
Twice.
once, huh?
Yeah,
Twice. Because he just got his not too long
so 4
ago.
times. So 4
But
times.
Cody had it for like was a year.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm
Had
sorry.
it in a year? It doesn't feel like it. But
Cody had it. Cody had it
no,
since
you're right.
SummerSlam. He had it since SummerSlam, and CM Punk got it back after that Saturday main event.
Okay.
Saturday main event. That's right.
Okay. So I can't compare the two, but I'm excited to see if they allow Drew to actually defend it. But how many faces can you go against? We have Cody. Is Jacob considered a face or a heel right now, or
He getting popped?
I guess we're figuring that out now.
We're figuring that out. What other face on the SmackDown roster is there that could be considered? Sammy, Randy, Sammy.
By God, if I don't want to see it, Priest. Yeah, I don't want to see it, but Priest.
Okay, so all right, so we have a good hand. I think we have more faces on SmackDown than we do on Raw. It's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited to see where it goes. after this segment, something happened. Like a comment was made on the cookout that I kind of want to float to you guys, and I was kind of do my own conspiracy theory type of thing. I mean, it might be a hot take, but I was just throwing caution to the wind. So maybe we could get to that quick little take. I know. Light skin was a part of that conversation, so I kind of want to revisit it.
Okay.
Melissa, what you got?
Number one.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Well, first off, I didn't watch, Drew win the title. I heard about it. I understand why he won it. They're overseas in Europe. They're in that area, so of course, putting the title on Drew McIntyre is going to get people talking about it. Whatever, that's fine. However, I only think that this title reign is not going to last long, and I know a lot of people are going to get upset with me about it, but at the same time, this is just going to be a placeholder championship for Drew McIntyre, because we all know that WWE is going to WWE it. They want to go ahead and do Cody versus Roman 3 because that's what they're always pointing to.
I hope not.
So I'm sorry for those of you who think, we're going to get something special. You're not. You're not going to get anything special. They're going to go ahead and give you a rerun of what they've been doing the last 3 to 4 years. It is Roman versus Cody 3, so get used to it.
And I just said that.
for the belt, guys?
For the belt. So expect Cody to win it back. Expect Cody to turn heel. They're going to do the flip. Roman's the babyface. Cody's the heel. I'm sure everybody's going to be excited that Cody's going to be a heel, but it's not going to be indie heel Cody that everybody thinks they're going to get. It's going to be a watered down Homelander, and I don't care what your thoughts are about that. Now, we had this discussion about how many times did Cody defend the belt when he had it for the 159 days when he won it at SummerSlam. He defended it 4 times.
Can put it on the screen.
Yeah, he defended it 4 times. He defended it 4 times. Since Punk has had his belt, he's defended it once. And he won that belt back in November?
Is that the new thing now? Like less title reigns, doing the title reigns, less title defenses? Because
less is more.
Less is more.
Really? Because I can remember when you had to defend your belt within 30 days.
Now that's what I grew up in. You had to drop it if you couldn't.
Now, see, we're talking now. We're talking about the actual championship. Any championship was supposed to be defended.
Correct. All championships.
Yeah, all championships. Mm-hmm. So, remember, we came to the day where fucking titles defenses get damn near on TV most of the time for free. You know what I mean? But now people got an itch for long title reigns and stuff. But y'all forgot, y'all the most unpatient fan group or community or fandom there is. I mean, for example, and someone could back me up on this one. Okada had a damn title for 700 days, and the Japanese people lost patience. They start booing him and prayed for someone to beat him. So the Japanese fan base lost their patience. Wrestling fans, holy crap, speed that up.
But you also have to remember, those Japanese fans were very heavy into Tanahashi and not Okada.
Yeah,
I don't think they wanted to see him defeat the defense record the way that he did.
And you saw what happened when Kenny beat him. They you know what I mean? So this is now we need a long title reign, because back in the day it was hot potato. Now everybody love the long title reign, but then if you go have a long title reign, you got to match the defenses. Well, we just had a damn champion for 4 years that had the title defense of only like 12. Okay, so that's like he defended the title 3 times a year. You know what I mean? It's
the bad thing with those long title reigns is like, what does the rest of your roster do when you put all that focus on one person? Exactly. T.O. Like, what do your roster do? You know,
they do this, or they give you a cool entrance that you can just come back and run it back and do it for 20 minutes to get the fans all happy, or they could give you one one fucking word to say, and y'all dumbasses go and say, yeah, yeet, 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 and y'all just do it. And y'all forget that there's a champion in the building that has to defend the belt in 2 or 3 months.
In the future, I'm going to start doing my rant.
Oh, good Lord.
Coming soon.
It's coming soon.
One of the things that I've hated the longest, I'm going to go ahead and reveal some of this. I don't consider John Cena a 16-time champion for 2 reasons. Number 1, there were 2 world titles in their company at the exact same time. Number 2, I want to say it was over a 3-year span, could have been 5 years, but he won the title like 10 times. In fact, he won the world title like 5 times within 18 months or some stupid number like that. That we'll have to do some research.
Edge with a hot potato in it or something like that.
Yeah, that, and because of the fact that there was 2 world titles at the same time. So
that's true.
I just the length of title reigns, I don't care about that. If you got a good story or you have a good match or something, doesn't matter to me if you hold the title for one night like Kane did when he lost to Austin. I talked about that last week. Or if you hold the thing for as long as, Reigns had it, which was, some of that was god awful too. But it really, to me, I don't care how long you hold the title. Just be interesting when you hold the title. I mean, if we can think back to what 2010, 2011. One of those CM Punk title reigns we were talking about, then he was a transitional champion and the reign didn't mean anything. So you can Swerve Strickland, people were assuming when Swerve won the title that he was just going to be a transitional title, and they hated that he was defending the title on TV almost every week. But what did that eventually lead? That eventually led to his title reign being super successful, super good, and then it culminated when he lost to Danielson in a damn good match at All In. So spare me with I don't long title reign, short title reign, just make it make sense. That's all I care about.
There was something that y'all brought up about, not too many title defenses during Roman's reign and whatever, and what does that leave for the rest of the roster to do? Well, I mean, what it should do is that it should help bolster up some of the talent that you don't normally get to see that's not in the main event scene, so that you can build them up to be main event stars. But instead, they were not really doing too much or not giving us a reason to care about those individuals who are in the mid card, or people who were, basically trying to fight for opportunities to become world champion, and they really didn't make them feel as special as they should. So, I mean, I say it all the time, like, their creativity has become stagnant. I don't know what else to call it, but that's exactly what it is. Their creativity just seems lackluster. It seems lost. It feels like they've completely run out of ideas. But they're complacent. That's why they're using AI. But they're complacent with that because they know that they are the number one wrestling company, even though I don't view them as a wrestling company. They are the number one company in the world, and they are going to continue to be that. And their fans do not care because they are just as complacent as they are.
So before I say what I say, be right. He said he haven't seen Chris in a while. Let me give y'all. Chris is good. I think we all talked to him. And he did the cookout. If you go on TikTok, he did the cookout yesterday and today. He's in good spirits, and he just need a break. So keep in your prayers, and our brother will be back with us soon. So what I'm going to say about what Light Skin said, I'm going to say about all wrestling, and what Miss Tom said. If you got a champion, the champion, if he's not defended, at least have some good challenges waiting for him.
Right.
Make each division should have at least a great contender for that title. No matter if it's the world title, intercontinental title, international title, continental, whatever title. Mid-card tag team, it should have a great contender. And should have a great story. It should be interesting. Okay. at least, especially for WWE right now, it's WrestleMania season now. It should have been WrestleMania season in November, but y'all went to January. And I guess y'all starting to get some damn contenders now. I mean, Jordan Grace going after Jade now. Raquel Wyback is going after Stephanie Vancouver. Y'all starting to get some contenders now. Let's make it interesting. Let's get these stories in here. Wrestling period when it comes to belts, on title belts and the contenders, at least make it make sense. All right. Because sometimes y'all just throw darts and to the wall and just hopefully hit a perfect contender and don't make sense. Unlike, I gotta put the other company here, AEW. AEW had no contenders for the tag team titles. You know what they did? They said four people y'all gonna fight for it, earn it. It shocked the hell out of me who won it, right? So
that's kind of what I was going with it. Even if you don't tell us, the assumption is every single wrestler on the roster wants to be the world champion. Even the tag wrestlers, they want to win the tag titles, but one of those tag teams could potentially, one of the people in the tag team could break out because he decides he wants to be the world champion. Even if you got a mid-card title, you want to be the TNT champion or Intercontinental champion because it gets you closer to being the world champion. That's the way it used to be. That's the way it should be. Every single person on the roster wants to be the number one person in the company. And you don't get that when you're watching certain programs. You don't think that that's what's going on. Obviously, there's wrestlers that we don't want to see as world champion. For me, Darby Allin. I don't want Darby Allin to be a world champion. I just don't. I love him, but I don't want him to be a world champion.
Get him, Darby. Get him, Darby. Get him.
But Darby should want to be the world champion.
Burn him, flamethrower. Get him. All right. So, because I know we're gonna linger on this. I know we got more shit to do. But when I grew up, I knew that when you got them kind of title, you was next in line. When you got the United States title, that was always you are guaranteed no one contender to the world title. When you got the title and you could do something with that title, they always say, okay, if he could do that with that title, I know he could do this with the world title. I like Bret Hart. Bret Hart was Intercontinental champion, had some great matches. They said, you know what? The crowd love him. He get a huge pop. He gets great matches at the Intercontinental title. Do you think he could do media? Because we go put the world title on him next, something like that. Or with some people, they could go right past mid-card, and go for the world title. But what Rascalz just said, automatically I thought of Shawn Michaels. Automatically, Rockers was tag team. Shawn Michaels said, I want to be a single star. I think I could be a WWF champion, and he broke out. That's why they always compare who's the Murray Janae tag team. I hate to say that, but that's how everybody said. Who's the Murray Janae of this group? You know what I mean? Like Street Profits. Who's the Murray Janae of that group? Dawkins. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say everybody say Dawkins because Montez Ford is the Shawn Michaels of that group. So that's. I mean, but I get it. If you in this business, you don't want to be number one. You're in the wrong business.
Is he the Shawn Michaels? Can we break that down?
I'm just saying what everybody else said.
Used to be the Shawn Michaels.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying what everybody else said. Yeah. I don't know who the Shawn Michaels is. I'm just saying. Next.
Hey, my
all right, guys.
Hey.
So we are at the half point mark of the show. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll get into heel news and rumors. What's going on, everybody? We're gonna take a quick break to hit that like button to cheer up this poor wrestling fan. In 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Heels4Lyfe. Turn it up. Let it bang. Hey! Ziggy the Beast on the track. You know what it is. Turn it up. Let it bang.
What's going on, everybody? We're going to take a quick break to hit that like button to cheer up this poor wrestling fan. In 3, 2, 1.
This just a touch of imagination and storytelling, because every great day deserves a great story. This just a touch of imagination.
Here it comes. Storytelling. Here it comes. Story.
We're breaking down the latest buzz from backstage politics, surprise returns, contract drama, and all the dirt the big companies don't want you to know about. Whether it's AEW, WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, or any of your favorite indie scene companies, we've got the scoops, we've got the tea, and we might even have a wrestler to even talk about this. Put a little bit of fantasy booking to spice things up. Grab your belts, lace up your boots, time to hit the ropes, because it's time for heel news and rumors. Welcome back. Welcome to Heel News and Rumors, where some things are news and some things are rumors. We just on what the IWC is talking about. That's the fun part of being in the IWC. We just talking.
2 truths and a lie.
Exactly, T.O. 2 truths and a lie, dog. One of the first things we want to talk about is one of the big things that came out from AEW is Mr. William Powerhouse Hobbs and his contract situation. They say it's official as of today, January 18th, that he is no longer with All Elite Wrestling. Fellas, what is your thoughts on this? I'm actually kind of shocked by this. I wasn't I thought he was going to be one of those guys going to hang around. Maybe I'm just oblivious or maybe a little naive, but can y'all help me make sense of this? What you got, Miss Out?
So my initial reaction is that I was shocked because I thought he would be an AEW lifer because AEW found him and all. But me just thinking about wrestling as I grew up, like I said on this show before, when you're finished with one territory, you move on to another territory. Yeah. So when I look at it like that, I mean, it makes perfect sense. I'm fine with him going. If he feels like he wants to do more and he wants to do it somewhere else, that's fine. Him leaving, and it's definitely official because they took him off the roster page, but him leaving doesn't mean he may never work for them again. He didn't leave
in bad terms.
On bad terms, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Sometimes you leave a place and
that's true too.
Yeah, you ain't welcome back. But Tony Khan found Will Hobbs. He found him. I can't remember who invited him. Maybe it was Cody or someone. I don't think it was Cody.
Moxley.
Yeah. So his first taste of prime time, like he wasn't a He wasn't an extra on a WWE show or any of that.
He wasn't on the radar.
No. He was found on AEW Dark, or he was found wherever he was in Oakland and invited to AEW Dark. So he is a AEW original. And I may see his debut. I'll probably, and that'll probably be it because I don't watch that show. Anything that's over there, I just want to see. I may watch just to see him debut, but then that'll be it for me. So,
is it confirmed that he's going to WWE?
I don't think it's 100% confirmed that he's going there. Everybody is assuming that he is. I guess maybe they heard some stuff backstage, but he is officially off AEW's roster page. So,
what if he goes to New Japan, miss out? That'd be kind of crazy.
If he goes to New Japan, I'll keep watching him. Watch New Japan.
I mean,
but you know how I am. I ain't watching WWE. It's not about the wrestlers, it's just about the company. So
it's just that's understood. Yeah, that's understood, bro.
Yep.
I'm not surprised.
Once again, if y'all are coming in, we're talking about Will Hobbs leaving AEW. Light skin. What are your thoughts on this topic, sir?
I too was shocked. I was expecting him to be, one of the next bigger things to come out of AEW, to be honest with you. I was looking forward to seeing him. He had a good run with the TNT title. It was fairly decent. He was doing good things here with the ops, but I felt like, I'm pretty sure he felt like he could have done more. So, as far as him going to WWE, hey, I wish you the very best. Hope everything works out for you. I don't know what exactly what your intentions are, what you think is going to happen when you get there, because I have all my, predetermined, opinion about what I think is going to happen to him. But hopefully those opinions pretty much are found to be untrue, and I hope he has nothing but the utmost success.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as I'm concerned, best of luck to Hobbs. Hopefully he does well wherever he's going.
Yeah, shout out to Roll Martyr X. He said the same thing that Light Skin and Miss South are saying. They wish him the best. T.O., get on in here, bro. What you think of Powerhouse Hobbs leaving AEW on good terms, as it seems?
You always want to make sure you leave on good terms.
It's a good point.
I feel that they really didn't have anything for him, and it showed. And I'm sorry if not you guys, but if the E cult feels like he's going to thrive there, I mean, you're wrong. And don't be shocked. Don't be surprised. I just feel like right now, it's just like any other sports athlete. They're chasing a bag. They're not chasing trying to get a world title or a championship. They're chasing a bag. But who am I to sit there and tell somebody how they should make their living? I'm a forklift operator, So, but I mean, he's an incredible wrestler. I enjoyed watching him, and as they say in the E, best of luck in your future endeavors. Stay away from Brock Lesnar.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Enforcer.
Listen, I'm not sugarcoating shit. Will, me and you talk many times, so I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. Your buddy's over there, Ricky's over there, your buddy Cody's over there, your homegirl Jay's over there. So let me just say this: don't go over there and do no fucking bullshit picture when you win an NXT title, and do the little petty shit. Look, we're over here. Don't do that. If he do show up at WWE, let's get ready for it. He's a traitor, stupid comments, or He came to the back. Let's not do that. But it's going to happen. My thing is, I'm not surprised at all because I like Miss South said earlier. I grew up at a time when people don't stay at the company, at one company. They go to other companies. Really for him is, if I could see Andrade come back to AEW, I know I could see Will Hobbs come back to AEW. He did good business with them. I'm not gonna agree with Light Skin say he had a good TNT title run, but but he was an important guy for the ops when Hook went down, and he looked comfortable there, and he made a name for himself in AEW.
He did.
No one knew who Hobbs was before AEW. I told him that in his face, like I didn't know who he was until AEW Dark, and you turned on Cody. I'm like, now I'm interested. You know what I mean? So just like everybody else, when they go somewhere else, when they go to AEW, when they go to New Japan, I wish everybody the best of luck because, again, 20 years ago, we didn't have these options. We didn't have options. We had probably one or two, and then you had indies, and you was lucky to see those people if the indies was in your town. So wherever you go, just make sure you made the right decision for yourself, for your family, and make the best of it. If you go to WWE, don't be a yes man. You don't like something, but if you don't like something, you might be stuck in catering. All right, so be careful what you say no to. Mm-hmm. And bro, like I said, prove all your doubters wrong. That's all you gotta do. Prove your doubters wrong. You might become a big star there, or wherever you go, and you might come back to AEW, be a bigger star. You come back to AEW. We don't know, but as of right now, when we got the news, and kind of crazy because, like I said, this past week was like crazy that we got that news towards the end of the show. I think it was towards the end of Dynamite, and all hell broke loose because he's supposed to defend the title on Saturday. You all saw what happened there. And I knew his big ass was gonna get pinned, but that's a story. But Will Hobbs, man, from us to you, man, good luck. Be a star. I ain't talking about bully. Be a star. Be a superstar. Be a WWE superstar, New Japan, wherever you go. We go watch you, and we go root for you. That's what we do it.
He's going to have a great Evolve Championship title ring.
Did you just say Evolve? You didn't even say NXT. You say Evolve?
He's a black man. Evolves on Tubi. You just 1 + 2, 1 + 1 = 2. I'm just trying to do my math.
Brock Lesnar will show up in Evolve too, motherfucker.
That dude is bigger than NXT, and I mean that in both ways. He's bigger than every talent on NXT. It would mean nothing for him to go there.
I guarantee you this. I guarantee you this. If he do go to NXT, I guarantee you, I'm saying it here. So if it happens, let's just check on this. He's gonna be Ricky Saint's bodyguard / tag team partner.
Yeah, he is.
So so you're saying he's gonna have the same role that he had in AEW?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many people from AEW are in the same role as when they left?
All of them.
All of them.
Jade is that bitch. Cody's doing the same shit he was doing in AEW. Ricky Saints doing this, still doing that crap. So
Blake Monroe is basically timeless Tony Storm.
The glamour. So it's Lexus King is still trash. So it's all it's all the same. It's all the same. Okay, there's a different company with a different name. That's all.
A leopard can't change his spots, y'all.
I'm telling you, bro.
Enforcer, you brought up something good, Lori. You talked about 20 years ago. You don't even have to go back that far. Go back 10 years ago.
COVID.
We didn't have these options.
COVID. We didn't know we didn't have wrestling anymore.
Not even that. Like, go back 10 years. Go back to 2016. Like, you really could not see, a wide variety of wrestling. Like, sure, you could watch it on the internet, but like the indie portion of it. Like, I was a huge Ring of Honor fan.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't until like after 2016 they stopped coming to my area. Anytime that they came, to Minnesota, they would always go to the Eisenhower, Community Center in Hopkins, Minnesota. I was grabbing tickets every single time they came. They did a TV taping, and I believe that's where I watched ACH and Hangman Adam Page.
Oh wow!
You know, and I was on the hard, like they did a dive over to me, like me and my dad are sitting dead center front row. You know, that's one reason why I'll never forget it, because I was there with my dad and we had so much fun.
Every time someone say ACH, I gotta do the pose, so I'm glad y'all got my boy, you know, he kind of fucked it up, but that was not his fault. Well, yeah, I mean, I get it. Like I said, I'm not mad or shocked. Like, his buddy's over there. His buddy's over there. So good luck if you do go to WWE. I gotta keep on saying if, because I won't believe it till I see it. I don't like everybody using these AIs and all this stuff trying to fool you. So when his black butt come out and to some generic music, and hey, congratulations.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Willis, chill out. Willis, chill out.
Willis Hobbs.
Willard Hobbs.
Careful.
It'll be Willard Harrington. It won't be Hobbs.
The book of Hobbs returned the book of Englewood. You better chill out.
All right, fellas. Next on our list of news and rumors. This is more so on the news side because this is something that actually happened. MJF versus Bandido. MJF was trying his damnedest to unmask Bandido. This is one of the matches that people are already saying is like, hey, if y'all missed this match, go see it. MJF versus Bandido. What are y'all's thoughts on this match? Early world championship defense already 2026. What are y'all's thoughts on this match over here in AEW? MJF first AEW title defense.
I will say this. Just like, I mean, it reminds me of Swerve Strickland. Very much so. And I'm going to tell you why. After that match, my mind is 100% made up. Bandido is a main eventer. And that means a lot to me. Anybody can be a champion.
Preacher.
Anybody can be a champion. Any title. Doesn't matter. Do I consider you believable? Do I consider you one of the best champions? Do I think you can lead the company? And most importantly, after you lose that title, do I think you can win it again? Do I see you winning it again? Great Khali, he won the title. We all know it was trash, and we all knew he was never doing that again. Same thing with the other guy, Jinder. We knew he would never winning the world title again, right? I mean, let's be honest. Swerve Strickland, right now, I consider him the face of AEW. He's a main eventer no matter where he goes, and he will be champion again, 100%. Bandido, I see him winning that AEW world title. Maybe not this year, maybe not, in the next couple of months, but sometime down the road, Bandido will be world champion. He will be. I think it was very important what he said on Twitter the other day, because it kind of reminds me of Swerve Strickland. He will be the first Mexican-born world champion in AEW.
Preach it, preacher.
And the reason I say this is because and I'm glad you said that, BJ, because I want to do a little bit of a better job of notating match of the year candidates, or just things that we need to keep an eye on when we start discussing these. People are already saying this is like, all right, put it on the list. People really enjoyed this match. So
match of the week segment, promo of the week segment.
Yeah, some people are like, I mean, y'all better start writing it down.
What ideas out there? What was the promo of the week?
Yes, sir. Hey, I think we're on to something, Miss Light Skin. What you? MJF and Bandido, bro. What's your thoughts on this, man?
I loved the match for starters. Number one, I'm in total agreement with Mid-South that he will eventually be an AEW World Champion, but I'm looking more forward to the now because currently Bandido is the Ring of Honor World Champion. And
Correct.
they have been trying to get Ring of Honor a TV deal for the longest time. So I think this was just a way to showcase to any, television stations, channels, whatever, hey, if you put Ring of Honor on TV, this is what you're going to get. We have a phenomenal world champion in Bandido. And if you've seen some of his title defenses, he gives you that every single time he is inside that ring. So I could possibly see that as, this match being the showcase for Ring of Honor and for Bandido being the Ring of Honor World Champion. As far as the match itself, like I said, it was a phenomenal match. I've been watching it 2 or 3 times now, because it's on my DVR. Because it was just that good. This is something that AEW has been doing since last year, where we sit up here and we talk about, shows that were show of the year or match of the year, stuff like that. And they just keep one-upping themselves. You guys also got to remember, we are in January, and we're already talking about this being match of the year. We got a whole nother 11 months to get through. So I don't know what AEW has in store, but if they keep doing this, I'm excited. Just as excited as I was in 2025 when AEW started out the year the way that they did.
That was match of the year of the week.
Yeah, match of the year of the week. T.O., did you get a chance to watch MJF versus Bandido? And if you did, you have any thoughts on it? Or if you didn't,
of course I did.
What are your thoughts on Bandido and MJF?
Maxwell Jacob Freeman is the King Midas of the wrestling industry right now. Everything this man touches is gold. I was cruising down the ICW streets and I saw an asinine comment where somebody said that MJF is the Temu version of The Miz. No, he is.
Oh my God,
the
they
Miz
still on that?
Yes, he is the Miz in Super Saiyan mode. This man is phenomenal. He is a great worker, and it's hard. Like they would say in wrestling, that you always want to find your dance partner. These two danced beautifully. I mean, put them on Dancing with the Stars. It was just magic. Poetry in motion. It was amazing. It was just like, it was like the right amount of peanut butter and right amount of jelly on your sandwich. It was remarkable. They even cut the crust off and everything. It was a gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let me tell you. One thing I wish they could have did better with it is nothing, because it was so fucking great. So, but nah, I definitely enjoyed that match, and it was the match of the year of the week. It was a match of the year of the week.
Oh my God.
Also too, isn't Bandido, isn't he the current holder of the ring?
Yes. Yes.
So they got history already with MJF and Bandido, right? So
That's why I tried to take his mask off.
Show yourself.
But this whole masking thing, it's a tell as old as time. Let me ask you guys this. What was your favorite unmasking? Mine was Rey Mysterio. In WCW, when they took that mask off. That was my favorite unmasking. Does anybody have their own favorite unmasking?
I'll give you one. Yeah, Kane. I'll give you one that nobody really talks about or even thinks about because they don't really consider it a true unmasking. Slamboree 1998. They had a cruiserweight battle royal, and out of all of the people that won this battle royal, Synclope won the battle royal. And okay, cool. You know, luchador nobody really even thinks about. Synclope then takes his mask off, and when it was revealed who it was Dean Malenko. It was Dean Malenko after taking months off because he couldn't beat Chris Jericho for the cruiserweight title. He takes off the mask and proceeds to have a match after winning a battle royal and defeats Chris Jericho for the cruiserweight championship.
A man of 1,000 holds.
You remember
1001.
No,
Jericho was 1001.
1004.
1004.
Oh.
But you gotta remember how that started because it was him and Hoovy. And Hoovy talked and I guess Dean said it's me. Like, okay, I jump on the ring now. And stuff. I mean, that's a good one.
I'm sorry, I'm old, guys, and I'm gonna have to look it up to find out when it happened. But when Rick Steiner unmasked Butch Reed, because he unmasked Doom, the crowd went nuts. Even though we knew who they were already, the crowd went nuts. I gotta look that up when it happened.
1990.
1990, yeah. I remember he had like half the mask off, and then he ran the ropes and came back and snatched it off as he was running the ropes because Butch Reed was ducked down. That's all I can remember from it. I don't remember what show it was on. It could have been Clash of the Champions or anything. I don't know.
I think it was Clash of the Champions.
Oh man, I got a hell of a memory.
It was Clash of the Champions. I think it was title for mask because after they lost the mask, then they won the tag team titles.
Okay, yeah.
So I remember that one. I didn't know who the hell Ron Simmons was. So he took that with the dry ass Jerry curl. But yeah. I got a funny one. It's a funny unmasking it happened in WWE when CM Punk had that stupid mask on because his haircut and Big Show grabbed him.
Straight Edge Society.
That's a funny one, but Kane is always my favorite.
Yeah, Kane. I just remember as a kid, like watching Kane get unmasked and RVD caught the stray of a lifetime.
Bro,
that man didn't even do nothing.
Bro, he came out with the fucked up Zeke cut. You know, he had the
the patch right here.
Right, your headline was way back here, bro. Like, you know, it was done. Yeah, he was like, yes sir. But you know, I do got something to say about this match was fucking awesome. First of all, go back on track with MJF, Bandido. I don't know when the last time Bandido had a bad match. That's first. But credit to MJF too, because he sleeps on MJF. I need y'all to go back to his first title run. We had to show y'all he got the skills that pays the bills. So,
right.
So those two together, I wouldn't be mad to get a rematch later down the road for that title match. But I'm gonna go off track, not just the match, the end of the match. Was I the only one that was hoping that Brody King was gonna turn on Bandido?
Dude, I predicted it was going to happen. I was like, he can turn on him.
Right. I was waiting for the clothesline. Like, okay, since he couldn't get the match, he gonna get the Ring of Honor title match or something. I mean, they're teasing it. They're teasing it.
I hope he ain't teasing it because I don't think this is the right time for Brody to be a heel.
Shit, if he a heel, I'm still cheering for him.
I know.
That abolish ICE, you cannot boo that, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason why. I don't want to bring this part of it up, but that's the reason why.
I mean, if you just do a one-on-one match regular, you don't have to. But I was waiting for it. I was like, oh, he's about to do it. He's about to clothesline Bandido. No, he didn't do it. I was like, oh shit. So, but that match was great. And again, MJF on the mic, he said the truth. Like, you're going to be a world champion. So if MJF come on and say, you know, but then I also like, all right, where's it gonna happen? It's gonna happen. As soon as I said it, he goes and hit him with the belt and try to take his mask off and shit like that. Like, you gotta forget he's an asshole. So it is what it is. Match of the year of the week. I'm sorry, I don't want to fuck it up. Match of the year of the week. so far so good for AEW, but they go top it. They go. You see the card this week. They go top it. So give them time. The question is, what's next for MJF? What's his next title defense? Because he got 3 challengers that want next.
Fatal 4-way.
That's how he won it. So
I'm tired of seeing him in 4 ways.
Yeah, that's how he won it.
I'm tired of the gangbangs.
Back to what we were talking about earlier, how wrestlers always got to have something to do, and how everybody should be going for the world title. It's new. It doesn't have to be a 4-way match, but they still need to have the same people going after him, even if they have to take turns. Right now, Swerve wants the title. Right now, Hangman wants the title. Right now, Samoa Joe wants his title back. Right now, Brody King wants to be champion still, even though Bandido had his shot and lost. Bandido was just told that so they got 6 people right now that wants MJF. And they'll do that by any means necessary, even if it means, fighting each other, which is great to have.
And they're teasing, you saw the card this week, they was teasing Kevin Knight against Swerve. So Kevin Knight and Swerve give Swerve something to do.
That match is signed. That match is signed for Dynamite. So yeah.
Right. Get him something to do. You put Hangman on the trios. He still won his title match, but now you got trios guys to move you on side. I wouldn't mind seeing MJF defend it against either Kenny or Samoa Joe, because you still got unfinished business with Samoa Joe. Like, you didn't beat him 1-on-1, you beat him in a fatal 4-way. So, then you got Kenny. He still got business.
Willis brought up a good point, and I heard this on Busted Open. Darby.
No.
Do you guys feel that they downplayed Darby Allin? No, hear me out. Do you feel that they downplayed Darby Allin running the gauntlet with the Death Riders and beat every last one of them? And do you think they kind of just downplayed it where it should be a big deal? They burned the man. They burned the man damn near alive. They basically tried to kill the man. Let's be honest. He beat every last one of the Death Riders. I feel like they downplayed it. How can you say this man is like the face or one of the pillars, and y'all still treating him like the Brooklyn Brawler?
They treated him like a damn crash test dummy.
Can I go?
Like Jeff Hardy.
Oh shit.
So peep this. Long-term storytelling, right? Stay with me. So Darby Allin, yes, they threw him downstairs. They did all kinds of crazy stuff to him. I don't care about that. That's happened to him since his time in AEW. MJF did it to him. Everybody did it to him. Here's the most important thing to me when it comes to Darby Allin. First of all, yes, he finally beat Pac, which means he finally beat the Death Riders. What are the Death Riders doing right now? They are about to start feuding with the Don Callis family. Why is that important? Because there are 5 Death Riders. How many people are in the Don Callis family?
30.
20.
which means they are going to need some help. And who are they going to get the help from? I can almost guarantee you Darby Allin is going to reluctantly help the Death Riders. It's coming. And I can't believe Busted Open. Oh, well, I guess that's why I don't watch them anymore because their allegiance have changed. I don't know how that happened with Dave, but Darby Allin will be teaming with the Death Riders, and it's coming sooner rather than later. I can almost guarantee you that's going to happen.
You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here first.
Stamp it. If somebody else tries to say it, they stole it from us. Let us know. We'll file the police report.
Listen, man. It's Darby Allin do that. I mean, it's straight up like wrestling. Like you see Swerve and Hangman fucking teaming up with each other and all of a sudden. So why not Darby join them? And reluctantly, shit. It's gonna be out of respect because one, you gotta remember also, Moxley wanted Darby to join him.
Long-term storytelling.
He was trying to recruit him.
Yeah, he was trying to recruit him. So, I mean, I won't be surprised at that.
And also remember this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. Also remember, I know a lot of people don't believe this, but I've always said this: the Death Riders have never been heels. No matter what they do, all the heel tendencies that they've had, they have never actually been heels. They just wanted things done the right way, and that's it.
How my damn title of the briefcase? You a heel. Boo you.
I don't know. He
burn me alive. Burn me alive.
Didn't he beat up Willow? I mean, that's heel, bro.
Beat up Willow, put hook her earring.
A man in a bag.
And they tried to drown Darby Allin, didn't he?
They you know what? They killed Rampage.
He put a paper bag. No, I'm sorry. He put a plastic bag over Bryan Danielson's face.
Yeah.
He's a heel.
They did that for him.
Listen, man, you saying a
cool.
They did
no good guy do.
I'm doing this for
you. Never said he was a good guy either. He just said that he was mainly trying to basically get the AEW roster to raise its level up, and it took a while.
No, I get that part.
That is
his methodology was heelish.
Murder. That is attempted murder.
There's a person in a movie that we view as a villain, but
you're going to jail, sir. You're going to jail.
So Willis is saying that Darby's going to take over and they're going to kick Mox out. The Death Riders.
I don't know about that.
They were saying that too. Yeah, they were saying that too.
I don't know about that. I know they're going to kick him out, but I don't see Darby taking over. I see Claudio.
They're going to do exactly what they did with Judgment Day, right? They're going to boot him out and put Darby in as the leader.
They're going to put a plastic bag on Moxley's face like they did Bryan Danielson. What if Gay Kid is a part of? He is. Gay Kid is the mercenary. He's part of them now.
You still got Pac.
2-pack.
Steroid pack. A pack of steroids. That's why.
Hey, that
motherfucker swole.
Both sides.
He gets swole every episode. Jesus Christ. Like, nigga, you miss leg day. You miss leg day. Do some legs. That day. Walk around this. Guy walk sideways in the door.
Welcome to Triple H coming back from his quad injury.
What? Arms way up here. Shit.
But yeah, fellas, we are an hour and 30 minutes into the show. Is there anything else that y'all wanted to talk about in the news and rumors segment before we start winding down?
I do got. We was talking about MJF. MJF did a indie show this past week, defending the title, and after his title match, he announced that AEW got 2 new wrestlers, Jordan Oliver and Alex Price. They are tag team champions for GCW and another company, JCW, I think it is. So they're signed. If you don't know who Jordan Oliver is, you might remember him if you're an MLW fan. Injustice with Marvin Reed. Marvin Reed, great talent, great pickup. Good luck to them. Did we talk about the Rascalz situation?
The
we
Rascalz.
said that they were signed, but we didn't get into in.
Yeah, we didn't get into it. I need to.
Okay.
I thought I had a thumbnail for that, but yeah, the Rascalz are now all elite. Thanks for that, Antonio.
Well, well, at first, which was announced on Wednesday, the Rascalz, all of them were signed. But then now is only 3 of them. If you watch Collision, only 3 of them had a little segment, and everybody starts typing, Where's Trey Miguel? Where's Trey Miguel? Well, Trey Miguel got released. Don't know why. But he's saying, listen, just keep rooting for the Rascalz. I guess we're gonna learn about it when everybody else learn about it. When he's ready to talk about it, he want to take a break from wrestling. Just keep him in your prayers, because that's it. It's scary as hell to me. I'm sorry. Like, dude, you was just smiling. We just saw you like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, smiling. You got your boy back. Y'all was getting out good matches, and now you're doing this. I don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. For the rest of the guys, Desmond, Zach, Marvin, I think they already teased our first opponents, which is the Crew. Good luck with that. You and Leo Rush and the Hoopty. He ain't no damn Ferrari. He's a Hoopty. Fuck it. Good luck to y'all, man. Action, Hoopty. That's what he is.
Your thoughts on Rascalz, Miss Out, or whatever you're about to say.
I'll be honest, I've never been that big of a fan of the Rascalz. I don't know a whole lot about them. I've seen them a couple times, but I stopped watching TNA a long time ago. Well, when they first got there, I wasn't watching TNA. Started watching a little bit more, but hardly ever ran into them. So I've never actually seen them compete that much. In fact, I've seen Myron Reed on Indies more than I've seen any of them together. And then Wesley, or what's his name now?
Desmond Xavier.
He was in the X Division at TNA as well as a former X Division champ.
Right, and I saw him as a singles wrestler only. And obviously he was in NXT. So all of them together, I haven't seen a whole lot. But like I said, Myron Reed, I saw him on the Indies a lot. So I can't say I'm a big fan of the Rascalz. So I don't get the gimmick. I guess I don't get the gimmick yet. But I guess I look forward to seeing if they can change my opinion of them, which isn't a bad opinion. I just haven't really seen them. So entertain me, I guess.
Well,
it's a new team for you to learn.
Well, from one pothead to another, they are fellow potheads. Part of the gimmick? No, it's kind of like that. Like, they're free going, but when they all together, their chemistry is one of the best trios or factions in the business. Like, if you watch their TNA work, or you can watch their Pro Wrestling Guerrilla work, they have some good work there. They had some matches on House of Glory and Wrestling Revolver.
That was pre-Myron Reed, though, right?
No, some Wrestling Revolver. Myron Reed was with them.
Oh, not in PWG though.
Yeah, not PWG. Speaking of Myron Reed, his wife also left TNA.
Yeah,
she actually left before he did, though. So, yeah, but prayers up to Trey Miguel.
I think sometimes too people don't realize some of these wrestlers they're nonstop, man, and doing a lot of tours, doing a lot of dates, and trying to get into the grind of things, and then eventually something got to give at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to identify those is the key thing, and it looks like Trey was able to do that, or maybe something else is going on, and we'll find out.
Word is already spreading on Twitter /X. Somebody on Twitter basically said that before anybody casts judgment, he has a delicate family situation that he's never went into detail about, which is why he didn't go with the others to NXT a few years back. So, like we said, we don't know what the situation is before anybody starts making assumptions and starts, blowing up the Twitter sphere. All I'm going to say about it is that Trey, do you get your mind right, get your body right, do whatever you need to do. And hopefully wherever you end up, hopefully we see the best of Trey Miguel, because I I remember watching the Rascalz and watching Trey Miguel when I was watching TNA or Impact Wrestling, I should say.
Yeah.
Very, astutely. And like I said, Trey's, I've heard people make comparisons that he's just another Ricochet. No, he's not.
No,
Trey Miguel is Trey Miguel. He's not another Ricochet.
No.
He is his own man. He is his own performer. Trey Miguel is the shit, and you should go ahead and watch some of his work.
You check him out.
Hey, hold on. Let me say this right now. Can we stop doing that?
Just another Will Ospreay.
Can we stop doing that? Because these guys are individuals. They make a name for themselves. Okay, Ricochet, did he open the door for a lot of people? Yes, he did, because a lot of people did name him as the guy that said, oh, we didn't think this flipping stuff was going to work, but he made it look so good and yeah, we understand that. But Will Ospreay is Will Ospreay. Trey Miguel, when Zach and Desmond went to NXT, he became his own man in TNA or Impact.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And he worked his ass off. He held the X Division down when they left. In fact, he made my son, who's a fan of his, because he started dressing like Miles Morales, and and spray paint the belt with the X on all that shit. So let's stop doing that. Let's stop with the comparisons to. I mean, it's great that y'all comparing them next to some greats, but these guys bust their ass on the road for your entertainment to make a name for themselves. All right, Trey Miguel is Trey Miguel. Point blank. He's not another Ricochet. I don't think no one could be another Ricochet at all. If you go back and look at shit, no one.
Oh, that boy.
No one.
I wanted to say it earlier, but I hate it when people compare MJF to
Miz.
The Miz cannot cut a promo like MJF. He can do a promo really well, but if they were standing in the ring right across from each other, he wouldn't be able to hang with MJF because MJF is off the cuff.
I might disagree with you on that one if they let him loose.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I see the same thing about like other people. Like once they got that dirty thing and let them talk, let them actually talk. So a lot of people, you'd be surprised, actually are good on the mic. So I think like he's good in that world. He's good in the dirty E world.
That's right. But for the most part, everything that he does, it at least used to be scripted. So he knew what he was going to say before he said it. That's why I'm saying battling in the middle of the ring, going one-on-one with MJF in a promo, there's no proof that he can do that at all. Zero proof. So I don't think he's on MJ's level when it comes to that. And then inside the ring, he is nowhere near as good as MJF. So the comparison is literally just because they're both white and they're both roughly the same height and the same hair color. Even though if you really look at him, MJF is thicker than Miz.
Miz got a dad bod.
Yeah,
because he's a dad.
MJF works out constantly because dude don't have a kid. He got a wife now, but he don't have a kid. But my thing is, I would never compare wrestling skills with those two. That's not fair. Only time I can say Miz actually let loose without a script was Smack Talk, wherever that shit with him and Brian Dance. That's the only time.
Promo ever.
That's the only time.
We're talking about. He has two great promos. Is that one, and then the one he cut on Enzo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those, but the one that on SmackDown, that was no script because he was waiting for Daniel to punch him in the face. That's what he said and stuff. But I think, like I said earlier, you take this damn restriction off. I think a lot of people would probably change. Well, let's just stick with Miz. I think Miz would probably change your view on that. But I ain't gonna say I ain't saying he's gonna beat MJF with a promo battle. But I say he can hang with him for a while. He can hang with him until MJF will find something.
I'll give him 16 bars. I'm gonna get 16 bars.
So we used to say, I'll be honest, let me back up here. CM Punk can cut a great promo. He can even do things off the cuff. But if let's just be real, when he stood across that ring from Eddie Kingston, he got ripped to shreds.
Yep.
Let's put this in perspective right here. Who you just said?
Here we go.
Eddie Kingston. You know how I feel about Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston don't know if he's doing a script or not. This dude think wrestling is real. and this
He
is
said, I am wrestling in that.
Yeah, right. This is his life. So what he says is true to him.
That's why I say cutting a promo, great, but standing across that ring, going back and forth with somebody, totally different.
Because I could tell you right now, CM Punk in AEW, when he did those promos, yeah, he lost that one. He damn near almost lost the one with MJF. I love the PG Punk. I love that line. I call him that shit now. PG Punk, hustle, loyalty, respect. I call him that shit now. But I mean, that's probably the one thing I do love about AEW. They do battles. They do promo battles in the ring. I ain't gonna say MJF is undefeated though, because I remember Ricky Starks killed him the first title reign. Maxi pad. He killed him on that one. So it's good. That's why I said outside of the E, people could go old school with it. They bring the people in without no script. Like, no, you don't have no script. They go do their own promo and see they could bring the asses to the seats. That was old school. There was no scripts back then. Come on. Ric Flair didn't. That was not scripted. That dude was acting crazy to get those seats in the building. Dusty Rhodes. I'm trying to think some more. Michael P.S. Hayes. You know, I could think of a lot. I'm just thinking NWA right now. So, but you know what I mean. So I think that's what they're doing in AEW. Let them do promos freely.
Yep.
Since we're talking about
go ahead.
Since we were talking about things that we're tired of seeing when it came to the comparisons of wrestlers, let me get this off the chest, and you can call this the Book of Nardo segment right here. I'm tired of seeing pro wrestling fans go up in here and trying to big up, like we know the Royal Rumble is coming around. Stop trying to big up pro wrestlers that are nothing but an entrance. I'll give you an example. Kit Wilson. Really? Kit Wilson for the Royal Rumble? No. Trick Williams, again, nothing but an entrance? No. No. That's it. And when you think about it, like pretty much most of the wrestlers there in that company are nothing but entrances.
But we see what happened last year when that happened. So
yeah, won the world title and only held it for about a month.
Oh, look, there you go. There you go, guys.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Tyrannosaurus Thunder said Kit Wilson
why are we
win the Royal Rumble?
Toxic. You're toxic. That's why. Light skin is toxic.
And the
I'm going to be toxic.
What happened to his tag partner?
26.
Oh,
exactly why.
He had the next
destroying this theory right now. No, nobody who is an entrance deserves to win the Royal Rumble. We proved that earlier with Jey Uso last year.
Dang, Kit. Guys just said no, bro.
I mean, you know what he got?
We're gonna run it back this year. We're running it back.
I can't yeet to this.
Oh, that dude. Okay.
No, we not.
What happened to his so his tag partner broke his neck, you said?
Yeah, he has a neck fusion.
What was it?
It's from Rich Holland.
No, I like
what's the team name?
I like him. I like him. Which I need to GoFundMe.
Pretty deadly. Pretty deadly.
Pretty deadly. Yeah, he got neck fusion surgery.
He got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what? Why we want Kit Wilson to be in the Royal Rumble? I'm sorry.
That's what one of our supporters said that he said that Kit Wilson for the Royal Rumble and that 2026 is the year of toxic masculinity and Kit Wilson.
I think he's joking.
I know.
I don't think he's serious.
Believe me, even if he wasn't serious, there's probably somebody on the other side of the screen like, yeah, I want Kit Wilson to win. Really?
Matt Cardona's over there now too, I think.
Congratulations. You go finish with Zack Ryder couldn't finish. Good job.
He's gonna leave off where Zack Ryder left off.
And thank your wife.
Yeah.
She more over than him.
Damn right.
Because she's the female R-Truth.
Cause she
what the fucker?
She did say she don't care about winning or losing. She was just like, look, I'm on a card, I don't care. She did say
I'm in a segment, I don't care.
Yeah, she don't care if she's losing in the dumpster. She don't care.
See, she's a different breed. She's there as the entertainer.
Yeah.
She's not there to give you 5-star matches. That's what she said she's there for. She said, so I'm there just to entertain. She said, shit. And she said, to be honest, she thinks she's in the wrong era. She thinks she would have drawn the Divas era. And I like,
she's in the
let's not bring that back either.
Oh no. She's in a stable with Ethan Page, I think.
Yeah, they the Mexican mixed champions or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get on to the final word. Y'all have any last thoughts before we end for the day? Go around the horn.
What's up, Big South? It sounds like he's sleep.
Man, what interesting week for wrestling and sports.
Slow news week.
Huh?
Kind of a slow news week.
It was.
Yeah, it was. There was really nothing in the streets that I normally would find and tell y'all about. A lot of great matches, a lot of overseas stuff, getting ready for the Rumble.
Not the Royal Fumble.
You had it right the first time.
The Royal Fumble is crazy.
The Royal Fumble.
Hold on. You got the nerve to be in Colorado and say something about some damn fumble. You know you ain't shit.
The Royal Fumble is crazy.
The Royal Fumble. I hope nobody from Cleveland watches when we say
y'all got that from T.O. first. If I hear anybody else say it.
The Royal Fumble came from me. But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, enjoy what you enjoy, like what you like. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Don't cry about it. My wife and I always tell our kids, you get what you get and you don't complain.
Yeah, all right.
Get what you get. That's the cost that you were dealt. What you gonna do?
Appreciate it.
Yep.
You're gonna hit, you're gonna stand, double, split, what you gonna do? The unbothered enforcer.
Yes. I'm very unbothered. Like, y'all wrestling fans, like I'm gonna be nice, but still unbothered. Listen, wrestling right now, we are in January. As earlier we said, we got 11 more months for great matches, great shows of whatever you like to be a great show. You are into Japanese wrestling, unlike Noah and New Japan. Like my friend up there is into Joshi. If you're into those matches, enjoy. If you into Lucha Libre, enjoy. If you into some technical fucking wrestling and actually different variety of wrestling in one show, enjoy. If you into sports entertainment, enjoy. I don't know why y'all get so butthurt when someone disagree with you. You're gonna have people disagree with you. It's okay. It's okay. Wrestling has been around before all of us was born. And it's gonna be around after us, when that time comes. Enjoy it while you got it. That's all I'm gonna say. Enjoy it while it's still here, because you know who's in charge, and a pandemic might come out of nowhere out his ass. So enjoy this shit. We got good shows coming up. We got a good card on Wednesday. We got hopefully a good match on Monday with Finn against CM Punk. I said hopefully now. We We got some New Japan shows about to happen. So enjoy all that you're getting, all these options, all these opportunities to even get to know new wrestlers. Go educate yourself. There's other stars other than the ones you just know. It's other stars that's coming into your favorite shows. Get to know them. Get to learn about them because you're going to cheer for them sooner or later. I guarantee you. I'm done. Have a nice day. On the ball, out.
Miss out the NWA. What you got, sir?
I have absolutely nothing. It was a blast.
Nothing. Huh.
What are your Super Bowl predictions? Let's go with that.
How dare you?
Every team I wanted to win lost today. So I don't know who to root for now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's either going to be the Rams or the Broncos. I never liked the Patriots, so it won't be them. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Seattle. That's what I'm pulling for now.
Ooh.
Ever since Beastquake, I hate Seattle.
Yeah,
Hey. Seattle Patriots, get your revenge.
I'm a Sam Darnold fan now.
Yeah, there you go.
At least for a little while.
at least for 2 months.
What you got, bro?
First off, I went 25% on my picks. The only pick I had was Seattle that advanced. So when it comes down to it, and everything that happened, with especially the Bo Nix injury now, that we found
I
out.
know. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, such a I think we were talking about freak accidents and freak injuries before on a TikTok live not too long ago, and yeah, that's one freak accident that I don't think any of us ever expected. So when it comes to Super Bowl picks, I'm going Seattle and New England, and Seattle gets their revenge.
What question? Did he really break his ankle on the kneel down?
Yes, that's what Adam Schefter reported. Yeah. When it comes to my final word here, as a lot of y'all know, and I know Willis mentioned it in the comments, he told me, basically to be safe. Trust me, I'm doing my best to navigate through the chaos. What I really wanted to say about it, when it comes to life in general, whether it's pro wrestling or whether it's just your life in general, how you identify when it comes to being a wrestling fan, or how you identify with your politics, or how you identify as a person, is how you are going to be perceived. The question is, how do you want to be perceived when people bring up your name?
How do you want to be remembered? This man starting the year off with heavy hitters. But all right, guys, that is the show. Episode 314. Y'all be safe out there. Drink some water. Some of y'all don't hydrate. Y'all need to go drink some water. Piss be the same color as our logo. Go drink some water.
Good Lord.
That's my word for 2020.
Also, if you don't drink the water, at least wash your ass with it. Thank you.
Pro wrestling
touch some grass and wash your ass, because real wrestling fans wear deodorant.
And also, did Miss Out spell plantar fasciitis? Fasciitis.
So I can't help
fellas. That's the show. Once again, that is Light Skin Gaijin, DJ Red Flags, Miss Out, and Force. I'm your boy Zig. We'll see y'all in the next one. Same podcast time, same podcast channel. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, from YouTube to Facebook to IG to Twitter to TikTok. Y'all might be able to catch Chris on there. He is able to do that whenever he can. So y'all want to pop in and say hello to Chris. TikTok is probably the best way to do it. And other than that, we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all and have a good one.
You know what it is. Turn it up. Let it bang. Hey.
Ziggy the beast on the track, you know what it is. From the Mid-South, all the way worldwide. We the voice of the heat, where the bad guys thrive. The enforcer in the cut, keep the story in line. DJ T.O. make it jump when he cut that spine. Wild card talk slick, got the takes on 10. Light skin gauging, bring the chaos in. Ziggy hit record, then the roof catch flame. Soon as you hear that drop, you remember the name. Heels4Lyfe, we don't play nice. Every hot take feel cold as ice. From the bell to the mic, we